If you stick around for the end of the video, you will know why. I call myself the best, the greatest Gokhan Saki player in the world. So I had this idea today, let's put together like a Gokhan Saki highlight reel, but instead of that I just thought, hey, let me do a ranked championships session online and just pick Gokhan Saki. And after the first couple of fights, I obviously zoomed out here so you won't get any results spoiled. Yeah, the first 5 dudes were all Daniel Cormier players. The main intention behind this video is to prove that light heavyweight 205 is not Daniel Cormier weight, like some other people say. I mean, I get it. If you want to play super try hard and you have like people matched with insane skills and a lot of experience in the game that are just knowledgeable, that can keep you on the ground for longer than pretty much all of these dudes did to me, as you're about to see. Yeah, it probably is DC Cormier, DC weight. Jones can't really compete with DC overall. He cannot compete overall because of his boxing. He's a little too lengthy. DC has more power inside, and overall just, oh, look at that, how I clip him as he shoots in. But then like they need to fix these dive down shots, because a lot of times you score knockdowns where you're supposed to jump on your opponent, like you're supposed to be able to properly jump on your opponent, and then you just end up shadow boxing as they're lying down. I wish they would somehow fix this and make it redirect right into a diving punch, into a ground and pound. Either in full guard, like where you land on top of people in full guard after you knock them down there, or into a fight finish the fight position, I mean. But yeah, at this point, this DC, he turned into a panic wrestler. He turned into a panic wrestler like they all did. Yeah. But I keep my own very well in the clinch right here, even though DC must have. He probably has the craziest clinch stats in the division. Must be, right? I mean, he's training with Khabib, so. Where? But nonetheless, we knock him out with one of the combos that I showcased in the gym episode, the right overhand left overhand combination, which is sick. Like I just discovered this like on totally, like I have not seen it in a move list. I didn't discover it on the move list. I just the way I do these in the gym episodes with fighters that I choose for. I just get in there, I throw a couple shots, I see what works, I try stuff out, I think of combinations and wonder if they would work, and then I try them out, and if they don't, I'm like, oh, they should work, and then I start checking the moves list, the combinations, the specific techniques that a fighter has, and then I end up like labbing for like 30 to 40 minutes in practice mode with a character, checking all of his cool stuff out, his traditional combinations, his Muay Thai combination, kickboxing combinations. Gokhan Saki has 100 boxing combinations. Boxing only, 100. If they say he's the only fighter on the roster who can throw 6 strike combinations, then you have to think about like how much variety there is to his combinations, and it's crazy. So I picked out once in the episode that I uploaded earlier. I checked that one out because like the main purpose, like not the main purpose, as I told you what the main purpose of this video is. But another reason for this video is also like to showcase some of these combinations that I demonstrated in the gym episode. Damn, my voice sounds a little rough. Sounds a little rough. I'm talking to that high kick there. Sucks. But yeah, you're facing 5 Daniel Cormier's in a row. So I think that statement of DC weight isn't that wrong. But it does not have to apply to anyone. As you can see, picked Saki 10 times in a row. Those were the only matches I've played like this whole weekend. I think I did not play Friday at all. The Conor McGregor episode that I uploaded on Friday, I already shot or recorded that. I already recorded that around, I think Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I only found time to edit it on Friday and upload it. But I've only played some Injustice, because they brought an update to Injustice 2, like this Legendary Edition stuff with gold armor and gears and all that flashy stuff. And also like advanced tutorials. They tell you about startup frames, wake ups, interruptions, air escapes, all that crap. Well, actually they've been telling you about air escapes in the tutorials before. Dude, Injustice 2 has so much depth in it, like so much content in that game. Oh, we score another brutal ground and pound finish on DC. Sorry when the commentary today sounds a little off. I'm doing this on the fly. I'm just talking out of my mind. I have nothing prepped like in the previous videos that I did commentary for, where I usually write stuff down. So I'm not confusing myself with information that I want to put out there with information that I want to have in the video. And the way I said it, the way I say it in those videos, like in those type of, like when I do those type of prep work for a video, for the striking tips episodes, for these new fight breakdowns, I'm picking my words very like carefully, choose them very wisely, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, let's go back to Saki. He's a crazy mofo. I've been disappointed that he wasn't in the launch version, but I figured that he was already, like, the motion cap for his moves and the his character model, all that stuff was already done. I think so. Was already done when the game came out, and then they added him as a roster update for for promotional purposes. Oh, one other thing that I want definitely talk to you about in this video is I've just discovered and learned about, shared some tweets with D-Man. You might know him as well, big YouTuber. We're following each other on Twitter, and he said something about praying to the YouTube gods yesterday because he's doing uploads and he wants everyone, like every of his subscribers, to see it. And I'm like, wait a second. So not all of your subscribers get your uploads in their subscription box? And then he tags me under interview from like some YouTube staff officials or team members or whatever, where they actually try to explain this fuckery. They try to explain this fuckery of this crazy algorithm apparently that is running, where not everyone who pressed the subscribe button on your channel beneath your content will get your uploads as you upload them or publish them in their subscription box. So I'm like, what the heck? So I kind of did my research on that and found out in what kind of way you can get your you know, you can make sure that certain people get alerted about this stuff that you put out there whenever you upload it. And it's simply like the 100% guaranteed way for that is to click the notification bell close to the subscribe button. That's a 100% guaranteed method that I, as a creator on YouTube, can be sure of that these people that click the notification bell, that they get alerted. You know, that they will get to see my uploads as I upload them, and you won't miss any. Cause I did some crazy numbers in gaining, like I've been checking YouTube analytics, and I was getting a lot of subscribers since launch of the game, like the very first online ranked match that I put out there with Cody Garbrandt, also the knockout where I told the guy, a Dominic Cruz player, and that knockout was a little, like, very well spread on Twitter, because EA Sports UFC retweeted it as I uploaded it as a separate clip on there. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, if you want to interact a little more with me, get some, like I do a lot of polls on Twitter. Like, I may ask you, oh, what character do you want me to see, to use next on the next YouTube video? Or what Injustice 2 characters am I supposed to do another multiverse ending run? Because I like doing them. And like I've said in the Green Lantern episode, I'm using these episodes to learn the characters in the game, and overall moves of them, because there's like a lot of variety between each and every character. It's crazy. You can't even compare it to UFC 3. Now with Gokhan Saki though, he is crazy. So however, if you want to follow me on Twitter, if you got Twitter, me too, bro. Follow me, check me out there. You will definitely you definitely won't regret it. Yo, this is turning into a MMA for a podcast. What's up? But I won't be talking for the entire 40 minutes of this. That's for sure. By the way, we are watching a setback here. This guy, like, he couldn't really stand with me. Obviously not. I mean, I'm me, and I'm half Gokhan Saki. But we do have some major stamina issues already at the beginning of the segment, which sucks. Like, he has almost a full bar, and I can't quite break his block here, even though I did knock him down in the third. No, I did knock him down 3 times in the first round. I could not finish it. I couldn't. I just couldn't. There's one moment, I believe it's this fight, where, like, that's the DC player that was working my body very well. Like, he was coming in, jab, like there, jab, and then straight to the body, across to the body, which was a good combo. Like, very simple yet effective. Also, like, hooks as well. But there's one moment I believe is about to come up where I show him that I'm like, alright, dude, like, I'm adjusting to your body shots right here. Watch me hold my low block. Like, I'm showing him, I'm lurking him into attacking my head. I'm setting up this trap for him to go to my head by simply showing him that I'm constantly holding low block. And he does, and I end up reacting to it properly, slip a punch, and get a rock in a health event. But I think it wasn't enough nonetheless. What do you mean I think? What do I mean I think? I don't think. I know how this fight is about to turn out. Nonetheless, dude, Gokhan Saki was the most excited fighter. Gokhan Saki was the fighter I was excited about the most whenever we get to, like, whenever UFC 3 was confirmed. I was like thinking, oh, cool, we're about to play with Mike Perry, with Francis Ngannou. Yeah, I know. Mike Perry still didn't make it into the game so far. Pretty sure he will be in a roster update sooner or later. I was thinking, like I was about to say, I was thinking about like, oh, we'll be able to play with Ngannou, Mike Perry, Tom Duquesnoy. Do we get that European French prospect? Who else was I thinking of? Volkan Özdemir. Who else? Some other fighters that were simply not in UFC 2 already, you know. And then it came to my mind. It struck like a lightning into my brains. Something like that. Gokhan freaking Saki. Hope he's in the game. Dreams come true to be able to play with Gokhan Saki, dude. I think I've uploaded already 3 or 4 Gokhan Saki videos whenever he got edited. Also, before he got edited and before it was official, I did this not reveal video, but the video where I talk about what Jeff Harrell on Twitter meant with those patch spoilers, where he says, oh, we're gonna start with something cryptic, and then he showed us the numbers for the combinations, for one combination, and nobody knew what it was about. And then I caught in a Twitch chat where people started to scream Gokhan Saki, and I'm like, wait, hold on a minute, is that the combination that he hit Daniel Guida with in where did they fought? They did fought at Glory Kickboxing, one of the early events. 2, 3, was it Istanbul? Did they fight in Turkey? I believe. If you're kickboxing Wikipedia, if you're walking kickboxing, Glory Kickboxing Wikipedia, and you know where they fought, Saki and Guida, comment below, please. And I will tag your comment. I will pin your comment as a top comment if you know where this fight happened. And it also means that you have to stick around for at least 60 minutes for this crappy MMA throw. Badly edited, badly English speaking. Oh, I'm not gonna shit on myself here right now. But yeah, let me know where they fought. Daniel Guida and Gokhan Saki. At which Glory Kickboxing event did they fight? Where did Saki knocked out Guida? Dude, Saki, I believe, is he the one? I did not check this up, but I believe he's the K1 fighter who has a crazy amount of fights. I was about to say 100, but I think that's Badr Hari. I think Badr Hari has over 100 kickboxing fights. Yeah, here's the loss against one of the DC players. We're about to face the next one right away. Lost because the dude was very passive. He kept his stamina. I did not. I tried to break his block very efficiently, and I ended up gassing myself out. Even though I knocked him down multiple times, I did not end up getting the finish. And that's Saki's weak point. If it's not the ground game, then it is his stamina in the later rounds if you're not efficient with keeping it. But basically, like, I went in all of these fights, I basically tried to get a quick finish, and whenever I saw that the player is skilled enough to not allow me to run through him, I kind of started to back off a little and be like prepped for later rounds. But not in the last fight. The stamina disadvantage did cost me the fight. I end up getting a little desperate, and I got caught after missing a spinning sidekick to the body by a double hook combo. But however, this DC is about to get his ass whooped. That's again the exact same combo right overhand, lead overhand. Dude, I doubt that anyone else in the game can do that. If you also, another comment request from me to you, if you know for sure 110%, yeah, that anyone else in the game has the right overhand, lead overhand, or back overhand, lead overhand combination as a fluid, hard set combination, then comment below, let me know, and make me a little smarter. Thanks. The first non-DC fight of this episode, like I said, I ran 10 fights. You see here 10 raw, unedited, ranked championship online matches with Saki only, against all types of players, all types of fighting styles, all types of fighters. Well, actually not. 5 DCs, 2 Joneses, 1 Silva, 1 Dana White, and respect on his name, 1 dude that picked Forrest Griffin. You're about to see a Forrest Griffin fight in this episode. Saki versus Forrest Griffin. How crazy is that? So respect for that, to that guy. With the new update, you'll be able to see everyone's gamer tag here. Also, keep notice, like when I started this out, after I got the first W, I'm like, oh, I'm like at 1,450 division points. Let me use Saki for so long, like until that point where I reach 1,500. Like that was also an aim for the video and for the Gokhan Saki ranked session that you're watching. But yeah, some dudes were definitely tough. They pushed my limits. They did push my limits, but I tried to, like I said, I tried to pull these combinations out. I tried to pull these combinations off that I've showcased in the gym episode to my best. I believe I've played these matches maybe 30 minutes after I was done recording the practice mode session. I get knocked down there. Yo, this might happen. I'm sorry if this does end up happening, because I'm not gonna edit every time I'm gonna misspell something or repeat something. I'm not gonna do that for this type of long video and long editing. Sorry, not editing, but long commentary work. So this might not be very synchronized. This might end up not being very synchronized. I love this new added block break animation that they or not block break animation, but block animation, that where it gives you a better tell, like a better visual tell on where the dude is hurt right now, and then you're able to hit him with round strikes after you have just pounded his block with straight. So yeah, overall, this is the first Jon Jones fight, tough one. Got knocked down by the end of the round against Texasing where? Texasing where? What's this dude's name? I can't spell it for shit. Texasing where? Texasing where? A swinger? I don't know. One of those 3 variations. It must be spelled. Yeah, we end up rocking each other a lot here. I mean, those vulnerability levels with Saki are still crazy enough for Jon Jones to tag you with some punches if you end up leaning into hooks, ducking into uppercuts, all that kind of stuff. Dude, there's one knockout that I love. About to, like, really enjoyed as it happened. Not this one with Jones right here, but with Dana. I think the Dana fight is the next one. The dude taunts me after I taunted him and knocked him down, I believe. But he taunts me and I'm like, oh, seriously, bro, you're gonna taunt me now? Well, and then I just get a little patient for a couple moments. He comes at me, and I pull off the first, like, Not the first, but the in recent memory, the first pull counter knockout that there is. Oh no, actually, it's not Dana that's about to come up next. It's the silver fight. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking a lot here. So we'll leave you guys with the rest of these knockouts. I will showcase you my recent match history at the end of the video, so you can check for yourself what the record is overall if you didn't keep on track. A quick reminder, check the description. There's my Twitter link. Follow me on Twitter. You'll be able to interact with more polls that I do with, like, you can have an effect on what I upload, all that kind of stuff. And I also like tweet a lot of stuff that just might be entertaining, interesting, and overall engaging. Do you say that? Do you say it like that? Click the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you don't miss any further uploads. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to get in contact with any of the YouTube staff or whatever, because I need to do something about it. However, I'm gonna leave you guys with these awesome matches and knockouts. And I'm out.
Let's go, fight!